Greetings everyone, welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. This is Aisha, your Tuesday vlogger, and the big question this week is all about challenges that we're facing. So what is the biggest challenge you face today on the journey? And I'm just going to read them off. Food choices, getting in all the water, fitness, mental hunger, vitamins, fitting in, self-image, body dysmorphia, dating, romantic relationships, sense of style, life balance, confidence, and what am I doing to overcome the challenge or struggle? And when I read through this list, I can pluck off those that just don't apply to me, like the fitness and the vitamins and getting my water in, sense of style, life balance. Those are just areas that don't even come into question for me. But I went through and I put a little asterisk by two of them. Food choices and mental hunger. The food choices is really secondary only because those times when I could make better choices and I choose not to kind of annoy me, but I take responsibility for my actions, and we do better the next time. But the mental hunger is by far the biggest struggle for me. I recollect that I started soothing myself with food at the age of 9. I learned that food was comfort. And so we throw a few decades in there and it's still very much alive in me. It can be translated into grazing, soothing myself with food, eating when I'm not hungry, eating out of emotion. There's a number of things that can go on, and I didn't get to 355 pounds without serving, myself lots of food with my emotions. And so I didn't realize it was a problem until I got into maintenance. Back in January, I made a video for my channel here on YouTube, Grow and Be Gone, where I talked about soothing myself with food. And that's when I really began to recognize or call it as it is. And then coupled with that, I work from home. So I don't practice planning meals and snacks. Sometimes I find myself the minute I'm off of a conference call, I'm making a beeline to the kitchen because maybe something just, upset me, or something is stressful, or, And so I look at all these things and I say, on one hand, I'm well below my goal weight. Most of the time I stay 7 to 10 pounds below my goal weight. I reach goal within 12 months of weight loss surgery. And so I can look around at my accomplishments in terms of keeping my weight under control, because that helps me to remember, just take one day at a time. I haven't, lost all sense of reality when it comes to grazing or when it comes to soothing myself with food. But it certainly is still a battle. And so some of the things that I do to overcome the challenge and the struggle is, when I'm in the middle of a run of, eating out of my emotions, I stop and I'll remind myself that what I need is not in the kitchen. And I love that saying because it will startle me sometimes and help me to go find something else to do. Another thing that I have to do is I have to be very careful of what I bring into my environment. So for me, I can't have a lot of visual stimulation. So as an example, let's say I got crackers. As an example, I can't have 5 different boxes of crackers in the house at one time. I will tear through things like that because they're snacky, kind of munchy, and then carbs beget carbs. So I try to be very careful about what I bring in to my environment. And I also make deals with myself. If I bring something in here that I know is going to soothe me in some kind of way, I have to plan ahead that I will throw half of it away before I even open it, or as soon as I open it, half of it has to go in the trash or down the garbage disposal, or whatever the case may be. But I'm learning to realize that I didn't just learn to soothe myself with food or graze or eat when I'm not hungry. It's been a lifelong, process sort of embedded in me that's how I deal with myself. And so I am trying to undo that kind of behavior regularly, just with the things that I just talked about. I know that I won't let eating out of emotion derail the joy that I find in living under goal and living in maintenance. I certainly have some tough days where maybe I don't feel like fighting off the grazing monster, and then I have my days where I'm just making choices because I know that I need to keep my weight down. And it's a balance. It's learning how to switch, learning how to say enough is enough. Another thing I'll do is no night eating, so I won't let myself eat after 8 o'clock. That keeps away that sort of munchy, mindless eating. So those are the things that I do to, work on not being or sabotaging myself with the mental hunger. And again, it is a day-by-day thing, day-by-day choice that I have to make, and remembering I'm a bariatric patient, and keeping my environment pretty clean and pretty tight so that I don't have access to so much visual food stimulation. But I hope that helps someone, gives someone some ideas. I cling, like I said, to that statement that what I need is not in the kitchen. And it has been a lifesaver on many occasions. And I hope that I can leave that with someone, and that will help them as well. And this is Aisha for Tuesday, Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. And if you're unfamiliar with my story, you can check me out on Grelin Be Gone here on YouTube, as well as Shea Leonard on Facebook. I post real time there. And you guys have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.